Well, hello everyone. Today is Tuesday, July 21. Thank you for supporting my channel and just coming back to see what we're making tonight. Hi, my name is Brenda. Oh, I cannot spell. Sellers, and I'm here in Knoxville, Tennessee. So thanks for um, all of the support this month so far. It's been amazing. So thank you so much. Um, so tonight I saw another demonstrator do a little bit of a Scrappy card. So I thought, oh, I've not done one of those yet. So I, I'm going to do my um, version of that card. So it'll be a little bit different. So let's see how it all plays out. You know, if you've seen any of my videos, you know, I tend to um, create from the seat of my pants. So here we go. Let me share my screen and we'll get started. All right, here's the stuff we're going to play with. Toss in some adhesive and some ribbon and bling, and we'll be good to go. So first off, let's move the things we don't actually need right now. We can put, this is the inside of our card. That's the outside. 8.5, 5.5, scored at 4.25. And that kind of lays the things out of the way that we don't need. There you go, Becky. I turned it over for us. This goes on the inside. All right, and we're gonna lay it over here out of our way for a minute. This is gonna go over there. Here's our scrap. We're gonna play with it as we need it. First, I'm definitely gonna cut those pieces and that one, and then we'll get to those if we need them. All right, bring in our paper trimmer. I'm gonna lay this from corner to corner. No specific measurements, just find you some good sized pieces of scrap. And we'll turn one of those over like so. And we're gonna, this one, corner to corner. And we'll do the same thing on our card. We may do it this way. We shall see. And let's do these two and then be done for a minute. Let's lay them on our, let's do this one. And then if we need to, we'll cut the other ones. All right. That doesn't go very far. All right, let's bring this in. We're going to make us a very faint line with a pencil. Grab our ruler. We're going to come over about 1.5 inches to about right here. Make a very faint line. And then let's put some adhesive on here. On the line. And down this side. All right. So we're going to start with these two guys. Doesn't matter about where. I'm going to just make them go just over the line so I don't have to worry about trying to erase it. Oh, and let's, if we're a little OCD, We can put that on the line, and then we can put this on the line over here. Yep. Like just over it. There we go. And then bring this one in. I know that you've seen cards where people use scraps, strips. They call it a strippy card. Yep, I think we've got plenty of paper cut. If not, we'll cut as we need it. Oh, we're going to need one little sliver. We may pull off of these. See how cute? All right, now we're going to trim, and then we're going to fill in those other two little spots. So our snips. This is why we didn't put it on the card front first. And it's much easier to put your adhesive on the card base or the card layer than it is on these little strippies. About can't see that one. All right, now we need just a itty bitty, it needs to come all the way down. That's not long enough. Just a teensy tiny strip. All right, how long is that? Let's measure. This one is 2 3/4, and that one's 2 1/2. Could fudge this one. I believe it's raining here. All right, I see my little bitty pencil mark right there, and I'll cut it to a point. Now let's see if I can do the same thing with this one. It's long, but not hardly long enough. Let's use a piece of this. So let's do it from this side. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. Now I can see where the pencil mark needs to go. All right, we will use, I lost it that fast. Didn't even help shorten and make my glasses go down my nose a little bit. All right, so right there. wasn't that side? It only needs to go to there. So right there and right there. Okay, just a itty bitty sliver. Don't stop. And then this one. Those are tiny slivers. Okay, let's put a little piece of wood glue there. Hold these friends on. Scoot, scoot. There you go. Nice. All right. Part of that's going to be covered by a bow. So let's let that glue dry for a second. Let's put our little scrappy bits out of the way. We're going to stamp it in Secret C while that's drying. We have a label from the stitch season. And we're using the one that's already on our little stamp positioner. About that. I can't tell if anybody's watching me. Let me see if it's showing on this screen. Nope. There's our sentiment. Let's close up our ink pad. And now it's time to put this on our card front. Gonna go right here, just like so. Get some of our pretty ribbon. We're not tying a bow. We're gonna go loop-de-loos. Let's make that be in the middle. glue dots. It doesn't want to come off the, take your pick tool. There we go. All right. Probably needs a little more adhesive in there. Let's just add some. It's going to be covered by our sentiment, by our bow. I mean, the sentiment. All right, down. And back up. Blue dot. A lot of bow piled on there. There we go. Now let's get some dimensionals. We're going to leave that space right in the middle open because of the knot of the bow. All right. Woohoo! Almost done. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. You all, I appreciate every like, share, subscribe, all of that jazz. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for supporting me and my little small business. I think it needs something, but, or does it? I think we're going to leave that like that because the buttons feel too big because it would go right there. I think we're going to leave it. All right. There's our card for tonight. A little scrappy card done a little bit different. So we'll see what we do next time. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Thank you for being here. I couldn't do this without your support, and I appreciate it. So thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a great night. Bye for now.